Wait for people to jump on. Just something that happened at the weekend. I've got to go live for this. And just check and see if anyone's watching. Hopefully they are. We've got a few coming on now. Yeah, it's just to discuss me being detained for a stop and search at the weekend for the freedom of speech rally that was given by Richard Inman, leader of Veterans Against Terrorism, or one of the leaders, and also the leader of UK freedom marches. So basically, I was detained for a Section 26, I believe, of the police stop and search policy. I try and keep out the light there. Yeah, so basically anyone that's been to demonstrations, you would have seen me. I wear a beret, medal, kilt, suit jacket, basically looking as smart as I can possibly be, for being someone that's pretty much scruffy. But generally I go as a veteran, which I am. I've done 9 years service in the British Armed Service. In fact, if you look here, you see a photo of the troop when I was in basic training. That was my section. Good bunch of guys. So October the 21st. We'll talk about that in a second. Basically, the reason why I was down there in the first place, Veterans Against Terrorism. I was there basically for the PTSD march, which Veterans Against Terrorism organised, to highlight the issues to the government about PTSD and the rise in suffering and suicides as a result of PTSD. Whilst I was at that demonstration, Richard Inman asked me would I like to attend to support him at the demonstration at Speaker's Corner. I delightedly accepted, because I don't know if any of you follow the other feeds. We have a guy called Rat Boy, a guy called Ali Doubter, and various other pro-Islamists who have been going around Speaker's Corner, bullying, victimising, being violent to people that oppose their pro-Islamist tribe. So Richard was going to deliver his speech at 3 p.m. or 1500 hours on Sunday. So I agreed. So I do what I normally do, get dressed up in my Sheriff Muir jacket, waistcoat, kilt with sporran, socks and brogues with beret and medal. We formed up just outside of the Marlborough Head pub, and I believe the area is called Mayfair. And you have North Row, which runs parallel to Oxford Street and Audley Street. So we left we formed up there between the hours of 1400 and 1430. Whilst we were there having a pint just to get us started, we were hassled by police. Various other people were hassled. Then, around about 1430-ish to 1445, we made our way as a group, most of us, to the west, heading towards Speaker's Corner, or Marble Arch area, running parallel like I said, to Oxford Street. So as we were making our way west, a few of us got separated. And because of stragglers and people not keeping up, we're not military, we're not all military. I would say we should beast them into shape so they do keep up and form an all like you, but that's another thing. So we were moving west, and police were following us, keeping an eye on us, looking at us very suspiciously. At that point, there was 2 officers. They made eye contact with me on the opposite side of the pavement. 2 officers. One white guy, fairly stocky built, fair hair, around about 5'9", 6'10" sort of mark. Basically, he was making eye contact with me. And his compadre, an Asian with a beard. They made an eye contact to me and they made their way walking towards me. And at this point, they asked me to stop. We want to detain you for a search, they said. They shouted. Do you have any sharps or illegal objects or knives on you? Knowing fine well that I have a ski and do, which is part of national Scottish dress. Knowing fine well that I had this. So as I was opening up the sporran to show them that I had nothing inside, they cuffed me. They cuffed me as if I was an illegal criminal, as if I'd done a hugely illegal act. There's this point when they cuffed me, they proceeded to search my sporran, take out my driving licence, bank card, Oyster card, various other things, to conduct a person's check. Now, I've never been so embarrassed in my life. As a 9-year veteran, cuffed in front of public for all to see when I didn't do anything wrong other than make my way forward to a speech about freedom of speech. And the Metropolitan Constabulary treated me like a criminal, like a common criminal. So they conducted a person search on my driving licence, which they had. They done a search of my personal belongings. The Asian cop with the beard pulled out from the inside of my pocket the deep heat spray that I had. Deep heat spray. Right? Asked me, what is this for? I mean, I don't know what he was trying to do, whether he was trying to find something of guilt in that. I explained to him that as I am wearing a kilt, if it gets cold, I sometimes get cramp. So I need that there to spray. But he was trying to engineer another weapon out of that. Knowing fine well that I've got a ski and do anyway, which I am legally entitled to have. He asked questions about the ski and do. Why have you got ski and do? What's that all about? Told him the reasons. And it's part of national Scottish dress heritage. Oh, thank you for commenting. I can't actually read the comments because my eyes are quite bad and I'm actually fuming at the moment. I've been fuming most of today. I will read them later. Thank you. So basically, the person's check came back, obviously in the clear. I have had issues in the past with breach of the peace when I was basically a teenager, but nothing to worry. And at the end of it, I was released. Upon being released, I missed a good 10-15 minutes of a freedom of speech given to pro-Islamists, to people that are going about Speaker's Corner and preaching the vile tripe of Islamists and scaring and bullying people. That speech was delivered after, when I arrived, it was pretty much done. And sure enough, we got confrontation of the people that we were going up to oppose. So, basically, if you can share this out to other groups about me being illegally arrested, and that's not all that happened at the weekend. During the Tommy Robinson Old Bailey trial, the post-celebrations, there was a veteran who was blind, with his medals on, and his guide dog, refused to be served in the Temple Bar in London, a Wetherspoons pub, the Knights Templar Bar. He was refused. So more and more draconian measures are being put on to people of a pro or patriot slant. I am Soldier X. Please like and share. And obviously get the message out to get this stopped, because this is getting crazy. Thank you very much.